Hey guys, back in the wonderful world of Mr. Nyland's porch, and the picture might look better this time because I got my camera back from my son. He's finally done with his lessons, and his lessons come first. His lessons are more important than anything I have to do, so he gets the good camera when he's in school, and I have it back, and we're going to continue Junie B Jones and the Yucky Blucky Fruitcake, written by Barbara Park and published by Random House. Okay? All right, Chapter 6, Bullseye. Carnival night was being the worstest night of my life, and that's because I kept on losing at every single game. I lost at penny toss, and I lost at ring toss, and I also lost at the stupid fishing booth. Except all you have to do is hang a fishing pole over the table, and somebody puts a toy on your pole. Only I just got a stupid dumb comb on my pole, and that's all. Hey, what kind of stupid dumb prize is this? I said. A stupid dumb comb isn't even a toy, 'cause I can't even play with this stupid dumb thing. Daddy sat me down on a bench. Me and him had another talk. It was called Stop Saying the Word Stupid and Dumb. And I also have to appreciate my comb. Just then I heard a voice holler at me, Junie B Jones! Hey, Junie B Jones, I've been looking all over the place for you. I turned around. It was my other bestest friend, Grace. She was holding lots of stuff in her hands. Look, Junie B, look at all my prizes. I won a shiny plastic car, and some pretty barrettes, and a delicious red lollipop, and two big rubber bugs, and a razor that looks like a hot dog. See 'em? See all my good stuff? Yeah, so, I said. That Grace did a frown at me. How come you said, yeah, so? How come you're grouchy at me, Junie B, and why are you just sitting there on this bench? I did a mad breath. I am appreciating my comb. That's why. Don't you know anything, Grace? Just then, Daddy walked me away from that Grace, and he said, I'd better shape up, Missy, or I'm going to go home right now. Mother told Daddy to calm down his blood pressure. We have 3 tickets left, she said. Let's all take some deep breaths and start all over. What do you think, Junie B? Do you think we should try the sponge throw? That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Then Mom hands me the sponge, and me and her went to find hands me her hand, and me and her go to find the sponge throw, and Daddy kept on doing deep breaths. The sponge throw was right in the middle of the playground. The principal was there. He was standing behind a board with a big clown suit painted on the front of it, only instead of a face, there was a round hole cut in the board and the principal's head was sticking out. His face and hair were very drippity. That's because kids kept on hitting him with sponges. It looked like the funnest game I ever saw. I hurried up and got in line. Except for just then something terrible happened, and its name is that Jim I hate got in line right behind me. Boo, he said. You did not scare me, Jim, I said. Yes, I did too. No, you did not. Yes, I did too. And anyway, you shouldn't even be in this line, because girls can't throw sponges as good as boys, he said. Yes, they can, I said, because I even practiced this game at my house, and I made a bullseye right in the toilet pot, so there. That mean Jim laughed real loud. Ha! P.U. Junie B. Jones plays in her toilet, he hollered. And so all the other kids started laughing too. And just then, the sponge lady tapped on me. She handed me 2 soaky wet sponges. Your turn, sister, she said. Only I just kept standing there because all those meanie kids wouldn't stop laughing. Guess what? I don't even know if I can throw these things now because all that laughing is ruining my self-esteem, I said. Sorry, sis, either throw the sponge or get out of line, the lady told me. And so finally, I took a big deep breath and I aimed my sponge at Principal Baldy's head and I throwed it with all my muscles. Missed him, you missed him, ha 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 ha, sang that Jim I hate. That's how come my temperature boiled over, and I quickly sponged around, and I throwed my other sponge right in the meanie boy's face. It hit him right in the kisser. Bullseye, I shouted, very happy. Then I runned out of the place as fast as I could, because I was in big trouble, and that's why. Junie B. Jones, yelled Mother. Junie B. Jones, yelled Father. I runned and I run till I saw the giant moonwalk tent. Then I climbed inside and I throwed my shoes on the floor, 'cause no shoes allowed in there. The moon tent walk tent is just a big puffy house, and you can jump up and far and wide in that place. I jumped and jumped till sweat was on my head. This is the funnest jumping I ever saw, I said, very springy. Except for just then the tent lady blew her whistle. Time's up, she yelled. I peeked out the door. Mommy and Daddy were waiting for me. They weren't smiling. I think I'll stand here, I said. Only just then Dad came over and he lifted me right out the door. I smiled very pleasant. Hello, how are you today? I said. But Daddy didn't say hello. He just carried me right back to that mean Jim. Then he made me say apology to him and also to his mother. Sorry I throwed the sponge at your meanie boy's face, I said. Daddy rolled his eyes way back far in his head. He carried me back to the moonwalk tent again. Get your shoes, he said. We're going home. Yeah, only I was just starting to have fun, I said. Plus, I didn't even do the cakewalk yet. And it's my very own room number 9. I told you to get your shoes, said Daddy very grumpily. And so I went to the shoe pile, but I could only find one shoe and not the other one. I tapped the tent lady. Can you help me find my other shoe? See what they look like? They're shiny and black with a strap that buckles. Their name is Pat of Leather. Then me and her and Mother and Daddy looked for my other shoe, but we couldn't find it anywhere. Darn it, I said. Now my feet are ruined. I started to cry a teeny bit. Then Daddy smoothed my hair and he said the words, Don't worry. You and Mother can go to the cakewalk, he said. I'll stay here and find your other shoe. And so then Mother holding my hand and me and her walked to room 9 with just Pat and no leather. Chapter 6, Junie B Jones and the Yucky Blucky Fruitcake, published by Random House and written by Barbara Park. Great series, guys. There's a bunch of these. We'll be back with Chapter 7 and 8. Do your homework. All right, see you later.